This is the final piece of the blue ice puzzle. While falling from 12,000 feet at a terminal velocity of 160 miles per hour, will the ice stay in one piece? Or will wind erosion and warming temperatures cause it to break up into harmless blue rain? To track that, the team has a spectacular plan of action.
We have our airplane. We are going to load it up with a large chunk of ice, take it up to altitude, and then throw it out. Now, we're going to have a few skydivers jump out with the ice to track it. Carrie is going to be one of those skydivers.
Yep, and skydiving team leader Nick also has the crucial job of timing the drop. Because if the myth is true and the blue ice falls in one chunk, missing the mark could be deadly.
Let's hope they can see that.
So, Nick, what's involved in actually calculating where something's going to land?
Well, first off, we need to figure out how fast this object is going to free fall. The second thing is we have a lot of wind here, so as the wind blows, the object's going to blow with it. The third thing is, too, the airplane has forward speed when we chuck out the ice out of the plane, and with that creates a forward throw. So all these three factors is what we use, and we make an educated guess of where we need to drop it from the aircraft to land right on the target.
Are you ready?
That sounds simple. So, Grant, what's the plan?
Okay, so here's the plan. Carrie and our expert Nick will go in the plane with the ice. They're going to go up, and based on the prevailing conditions and Nick's calculations, they'll know when to release the ice at an altitude that they deem safe. Nick will jump out, and so will Carrie, following the ice down.
You'll be fine.
I'm going to double check this.
Meanwhile, Tori and I will be on the ground tracking the ice in the air and looking for the impact zone.
And as for the blue ice, well, earlier, Carrie prepared a similar-sized block to the test at NASA. It's approximately the diameter of a basketball, eye-catching, and easily retrievable.
To make sure that we can watch this ice fall, I've done something a little different. I've made it red instead of blue so that it's going to stand out on the blue sky. I've added some really long streamers so that we can track it, and I'm going to put a GPS on it.
Now, for this myth to be confirmed, we need to see that block of ice drop from altitude and get to the Earth in one solid chunk.
Good luck. Good luck, you guys.
What I think is going to happen, I think Carrie is going to scream her head off. She may potentially pee her suit, but I think that block of ice is going to land on the ground in one big chunk.
Okay, here's the package. Good luck.
All right.
And despite all of their precautions, they will need some luck. Their goal is to drop the ice and Carrie from 12,000 feet.
Here we go, Carrie.
The height at which Grant and Tori saw the ice release from the fuselage at NASA.
Okay, now I'm starting to get a little nervous.
But will it remain intact? Traveling with an energy of 392,000 joules, its impact will certainly be deadly. However, if it melts in the rising temperatures, it'll be rendered harmless.
We've done many experiments where we drop things from altitude or throw things out of planes, and you know what? My feeling is that this ice is going to fall down in one piece and land with a tremendous amount of force.
Both?
In fact, I think it's going to land so hard, it's probably going to leave a little crater down at the ground. Whether it's going to break up or melt, no way. It's going to be one giant chunk. I got them. They're approaching the drop zone.
So this is it. It's time to drop out and jump off for science.
Okay, the ice is away. So are they.
In a stunning piece of free-fall camera work, Nick manages to capture the ice as it plummets.
Oh, look how fast it's falling.
That thing is falling.
And Carrie can see that it's so far so good. With the ice already at a balmy 5,000 feet, it's still completely intact.
Look, it's staying in one chunk.
Dude, that's crazy.
But will it stay that way as they enter the final few thousand feet of descent?
I see the ice right there, and it's that near the target. That's great.
You see the size of that impact?
And did you see it stayed in one chunk?
Wow, that's maybe only 150 feet from the drop zone.
I saw the ice go down, and I swear I saw it land. It stayed intact.
Let's go meet Carrie and we'll go find it.
All right, let's go get it.
Hi, Tori. Hi, Grant.
Here she
Oh,
comes.
she's coming in hot.
You made it.
Wow. Nice.
What a ride, and what a test. And no wonder Carrie's adrenaline is off the charts.
Good job.
Let's go check out the ice. Did you see it? Did you see it?
Right over.
Everything went according to plan. For the majority of its descent, there was visual contact, confirming that the ice retained its shape and mass. And then, thanks to Carrie's visual aids and Nick's awesome aim, finding the impact site is a breeze.
There's the streamer.
Is it intact?
I mean, it was a chunk before it hit the ground, and that is still a chunk of ice.
Check it out. It dug itself into the ground.
Wow, that is a serious impact.
Yep, and it may have melted slightly in the time it took to find it, but the crater created is a clear testament to its destructive power.
This is the size of the block of ice that we threw out of our plane, which is very similar to the size of the chunk of ice that we formed in our wind tunnel at NASA that fell off. That block of ice reached terminal velocity very quickly. It left a sizable impact crater, and what's more, it stayed pretty much intact all the way down to impact.
Because when we actually got to the site where the ice had hit, it really looked like all of the ice chunks I had seen on the internet that were the mythical blue ice that had come down in people's houses. Okay, a pilot can't release all of the toilet water at once, so that part's busted, but I think the phenomena is confirmed. I mean, it made it all the way to the ground.
Totally confirmed.
I agree 100%.
Confirmed. But 3 mechanical failures leading to blue ice falling on your house is in reality incredibly unlikely.
I don't be looking up for blue ice to fall on my head now, right?
Dude, I'm gonna get blue ice insurance.
I know a guy. So
Yeah?
let me know. I'll give you his number.